As humans, our abilities are often hemmed because we often can't break the guardrails of our imagination. To help us dream beyond, know more of ourselves and the work behind, we have to have the mirror of poetry to show us both the truths and the possibilities. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. The lives of others. I stand at the corner of the street as the sun slants its melting at my feet. The bus has long gone, and people look at me askance. I open my hands and I know it's dark within. The girl beside me smiles a bit, says, "There's very little glow for you to see. Come, let's walk through these streets. Let me show you spaces which still breathe." She fills my pocket with figs and hope, holds my hand, moist and close, tells me stories which have a rough grain, shows me homes which live through the night, of people who come home at dawn where conversations flow like alcohol, gritty people who've made hard choices where dark deeds survive, but as light. We have to step out of our lives to see what is in the great beyond. Often just outside our gated communities, our worlds we know nothing of, lives being lived in ways which we cannot conceive of, rich, varied, textured, tumultuous, often beautiful because they are unfiltered and often bleed, frightening because they are so raw. When we encounter these lives, these stories, we are aghast at their truths and trajectories. They are so rich in their lived-in textures that our own lives seem bland and empty. That's why I love talking to strangers, for their tales and their lives. Each person is a universe, a cornucopia of dreams and desires, often of unrelenting courage, often of failure, anguish and hope. We are woven together through our common place on earth. However much we might think ourselves as special, we are purveyors of the same resources, prisoners to the same gravities, trying to make our lives out of what we have been bequeathed, trying to make more out of what we have got. And when we do this interaction, we are twice blessed. One, when we give the grace of understanding the other, and when we lay ourselves open and vulnerable with our own stories. We all want to do well, we all want to do better, but when someone shares tales and hopes with us, we are part of the same family of humankind. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. If you enjoyed this poem, rate it on Spotify or leave a comment on Apple Podcast. And I have a lovely newsletter called The Uncuts, which is like a Sunday dollop of warmth and fun and beauty. Subscribe to it. The link is in the show notes. And if you loved this episode, please do share it with someone you love. See you next week.